What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. Finally, competitive pre-sale prices on Brothers of Legend. Everybody's been waiting for this one. I was about to hit my late night workout and I saw they had it up and I knew I had to do a video discussion on them and the prices. And Droplet, sad noises early. Let's get the elephant out of the room. Droplet, Magician Souls, Bane, and Gold are all short printed within the set, and what that means for a Battles of Legend like set such as Brothers of Legend, around 2.5, 2.65 per case. That is 12 boxes. Terrible pull rates. It's almost like Droplets barely getting a reprint. In fact, they had it up at $89.99 to start. They've already sold so much that just to keep some in stock, they have to put the price up, which makes it still undercut TCGPlayer. Let me soapbox for just a second. TCGPlayer, I'm screaming at you. I know you're watching. You need to fix this broken system or you're going to continue to just drive brand loyalty and prices and sales other places. Look at this. You're platforming people who barely undercut each other, not really caring about the consumer, knowing they're just going to line their pockets, using you to get out to your thousands of users. And when people wise up seeing they're losing money time and time again, I get nobody's forcing them to buy, but you just don't have those competitive prices out early. It's a terrible look long term. Look at this. Market price on Bane at $68 and starting to come down now all of a sudden to win, $45 with code What's Good 5 for 5% off and to support the channel directly. Those competitive prices get out there. Weird, ain't it? So I just want to say, I'm not a believer in blindly following brands, but when somebody like Daily or Tier Zero time and time again shows up and out and one-ups people without greed on the mind, and they do lose from here and there on cards and card prices. Like Magician Souls is an interesting case, right? At around $50 right now, Secret Rare looks amazing. Will they secret it again, and will we get Legendary Duelist Season 3? Where could that show up? All the way in the summer, 6 months later? It's a very weird case of a card and a single being out. Now, I will hit the topic of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon on the head here. I don't think it's really a good buy even at 600. This is no 10k Dragon where it's its only printing in the game, and 10,000 Dragon itself got bought out, you might recall, to like 2,400 multiple times, and every single time has flooded the market back down to around that $1,300, $1,200 price. Even if you get sales on, like, you know, the Cyber Monday stuff, it's just not really doing the numbers, and instead boosted the sealed, which is what Dragoon is honestly in here for. It's to give a backing to the sealed after last year where we saw Utopia and 10k. It's the great value brand instead of name brand when we get Leviathan Dragon, which is great for GOAT, but I also think we'll be going down from here. Utopia has done nothing but fall after its initial buyouts too. So I think this strong backing of singles, which honestly should be celebrated, will be hard carrying the set, while it's like a bonus for opening it up and tearing it open, because Battles has gone up in price for sealed. Well, Brothers, my bad, wrong term. Brothers of Legend has gone up for sealed. If you've noticed, the boxes are really selling at around 86, 87, but so was Bode early. So we'll see what competition does bring when people get them in hand, and how the waves will also affect that, because tons of people are already going to pull this off the market, planning to diamond hands, considering what did happen with the previous sets in the Battle/Brothers line. So I do wonder how the actual singles will adapt to that as well. I do think Souls is a pretty good thing to focus early, even if you're waiting to see how the market turns out versus this pre-sale price, because we have Battle of Chaos coming out, we have a Magician Soul Searcher, there's going to be a lot of hype behind this card. Also, tons of people have been waiting for so long to update their engine for Evil Hero, Malicious Bane, and Gold. You have so many people saying, oh, if it went back to $50, if it went back to $60, I'm in. And now you have a Secret Rare upgraded version of that. There will be a huge demand versus the short printing versus the waves, and we'll see how Wave 2 also crashes into prices later, versus if you want it now, you want to get it for events, that sort of thing. Wing Requital is on everybody's mind too, with Lyrilusk doing pretty good. Some people saying it's a win more card, but it's still a draw to. If all monsters you control are Wing Beast monsters, and you control at least 2 monsters with different original names, you pay 600 and you draw 2 cards cards, but it is a hard OPT. I still think it's a really freaking great card with Leerless. Then you have Mind Hacker looking amazing in Secret Rare as a prize card, but it's not short printed this time. It's no Chaos Emperor trying to sell a set. Nibiru's amazing value at 12 also. I have the other cards pulled up for discussions, but Nibiru, it was for the gold rare even pressing above 20 not too long ago till this reprint was announced, and you do see it's got a market price 16, around 15, so getting down towards more $10 with the discount code. Well, 11. I do think that Nibiru is pretty good to have early on, and it's another secret rare version that's not the prismatic. Then the ultra rares, I wouldn't be too concerned. I feel like Downward will go down to $2, so I might sleep on that at $5. It's got a huge demand for it being a 40 to 50, but whenever we see the reason for that be that it has very few printings and that it's widely used in the metagame, I don't necessarily think Downward will keep its $5, maybe towards 2 to 3. Altergeist Pukari will be heavily chased after, especially considering we just got the Maximum Gold series reprinting the entire Altergeist core, and it's great to see the Altergeist stuff in here. Astral Karibo, a lot of people are eyeing too, and Karibos in general do really well as collectibles. A bit of a penny stonk might be Allure as the set comes out. I did point this out, I believe with, and I should have Allure up here, I believe it was Dark Saviors when we got another Super Allure printing. We don't have a lot of ultras. We have the original ultra, and that's it. I really wish it was secret rare. That's why I'm stumbling. When I get excited about something and I want to get to conversation, I start stumbling a little. I wanted a secret rare Allure in the TCG to match the one in the OCG, and we got another ultra. But it is technically up there, third highest rarity above all these super rares that are all pushing $5. And over time, you see the Dark Saviors pushing $5, and all the commons pushing $4 to $5. So what does math dictate over time that the draw card, even if it's mass printed and the ultra rare slot, going to do? Might be a good hold early. I do think it might even be overpriced though at this point, and you'll see maybe it go down in terms of sales, but I think a lot of people will be grabbing this one once it hits $2, $1.50, and then respiking if it does get that chance. Yowie's overhyped, even at $4. I would not be paying too much attention to this card. I do like the $3 Red Eyes Fusion Ultra Rare upgrade, but Dragoon's fallen off. That's another conversation for this guy, right? He's kind of been replaced by DPE, Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer. So that's another thing, going against Dragoon being the Starlight in the set. Mans has almost completely fallen off versus DPE and to seeing less meta play, so this almost puts him at collectible or rogue play for now, which further hurts his case as a Starlight at the prices. I always put you guys above the sponsors. By the way, people are like, oh, the sponsors are paying you. You're motivated to make sales. No, I only get paid by you guys. So I bring the consistent information back to you guys, which is why I do say, make your picks wisely, look at the pre-sales, what's likely to go up, and then I point out the cards like Souls. And then where's Droplet's next reprint, right? Like, I know I'm a little scrambled in here, but with Droplet, where's its next reprint? Ghost from the Trash 2 is the closest one to reprinting it. Then a March reprint set, maybe collector raring this? We really don't know where we get the next version of these printings unless they plan to go all out with Ghosts from the Past 2. And they still need reprints for other sets to sell them. We get the Utopia Structured X stuff here, and I did poke them. I'm like, yo, are you going to make a Karibo or Utopia deck core? So maybe they'll be getting on that. But all the Utopia stuff is $3 and under, which is awesome to see. And then we also see the rest of the set, Kadarla, $2. That's great. It'll probably fall to $1 and then bounce back over time. But I could be surprised. And all the Karibo stuff is so cheap, including their power card. I would be looking in the ultra rares. These will probably go down over time before they go back up. But if you want to secure yours, get yours all from one place. Consider the game plan. Consider what you're going in at and the prices as well. But right now, just slaying the TCGPlayer prices. It's great to see this activity in the community from some of the top names time and time again. I applaud you. Thank you. I know they're sponsored, but you can see the side-by-side each and every release and the work they're doing for the community. Thanks for watching today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the conversation. What do you think about what Konami has short printed, how the prices are turning out early for these reprints, and what will you be grabbing from this set, even if it's not on pre-sale? What are you waiting for? What are you going for? Let me know with Brothers of Legend.